Welcome to the channel, folks. This will be a 49ers versus Cardinals preview. And let's hit the intro. Welcome to the David McNiner YouTube channel. The 49ers will be taking on the Arizona Cardinals tomorrow at Arizona. The stadium that looks like a coiled up snake or a cactus, however you want to look at it. If you look at it from the ground, you probably wonder what the heck they were trying to do. But, you look at it from the air, it looks like a coiled up snake, right? But Kyler Murray is back, folks. He will be playing this game against us, and he is probably their best player at this point, the mighty midget, whatever you want to call him. He's back. Then we got and his record against the 49ers is 2-3. So, not that good. Haven't been a great team, though. And shout out to the chat. We got John LaJoy, Randy Elite Daytona, and there's a wolf sighting. What's up, buddy? How's it going, Nathan Z? And at this point, there's injury concerns on both sides of the ball. We'll go over that. But right now, we are in control of our own destiny, and we have to win every game. If we win every game, it puts the pressure on the other team. They might falter. You never know. But getting home field advantage, in my opinion, is a big advantage. Good evening, Eric Wallace. Nice to have you join. And, so some history on the Cardinals and the Niners. We have played 64 times. We own the series right now, 35-29. 0 ties, folks. And, the Cardinals, they're actually NFL champions. Did you know that? Not Super Bowl. We're talking 1925 and 1947. When they were in Chicago. That's where they started. Chicago, 1898. And they were part of a athletic club. They weren't even called anything. They weren't called the Cardinals at that point. But they were in Chicago from 1898, yes, folks, to 1959. While in Chicago, they were a charter member of the NFL in 1920. And, then they moved in 1959 to St. Louis, where they resided until 1987 when they moved to Arizona. Now, 1987 to present, Arizona Cardinals. No Super Bowl rings. That's all their fault, though. You got to have a good owner, good managers, good coaches, right? But here we are. We're in the present day. We're going up against them tomorrow. And like I was saying, there are injury concerns, and I'm talking about for us. At this point, they've only ruled out a linebacker, Chris Burns, ribs. Well, this is questionable to play. Wide receiver, Marquise Hollywood Brown. He has a heel injury. Punter, Blake Gillikin. I hope I said that right. Back. Tight end, Geoff Swaim. Back. Offensive lineman, Elijah Wilkinson. And wide receiver, Michael Wilson. All questionable. Ruled out is cornerback Bobby Price and linebacker Tyreek Smith. Tyreek Smith's kind of a weird one. It's listed as travel reasons. Maybe he got kicked off the plane, folks. Then we got there's no game designation. Their running back Imari DeMarcedo, neck. Quarterback Antonio Hamilton, groin. Quarterback Kyler Murray, he has a thumb issue. Don't know what hand. Defensive lineman Kevin Strong, knee. Cornerback Starling Thomas, ankle, and safety Jalen Thompson, toe. And FYI, we're safe. Their safety, who's an absolute thorn on our side, will be playing. We got listed out, and this is kind of a, there's a couple guys we'll miss on this list. Defensive tackle Eric Armstead, knee and foot. Linebacker Owen Burks. It looks like we're going to have Flanagan Fowles or maybe Graham, maybe D. Winters on the field as our linebacker 3. Tight end Ross Dwelly, ankle. I thought he was placed on injured reserve. I'm surprised they're listing him. And running back Elijah Mitchell, knee. That guy gets hurt stretching. Questionable offensive lineman Aaron Banks. It's listed a hip injury. That's new. Spencer Burford, knee, which is an ongoing thing. Maybe they should sit him out a game or two. Linebacker Greenlaw, hip ankle. And Chavarius Ward with a groin injury. That's questionable. So there's the injuries, folks. That's pretty much what we're looking at. We have Kyler, the mighty midget Murray. I honestly look at us like we're probably going to be playing containment just like we did against Jalen Hurts. We're not going to, but their offensive line stinks. I'm just being honest. They're not good. Their defensive line isn't very good either. I mean, their defense, but Budda Baker is the best player they have on defense. And he will be available tomorrow. Probably he'll be on George Kittle. Hopefully George Kittle can get some payback for some of those previous hits. But, this is just going to be a quick show. It's not going to be a very long live. I'm not going on for an hour. But, right now, it's win now. This is the playoffs, folks. It starts now. Get that number 1 seed. Make everyone go through Santa Clara. That's the plan. That's what we got to do. I would love to see the Eagles in the playoffs again just because of some of this stuff I've seen from their fan base. Love to see the Cowboys in the playoffs again. Chances are we won't get the chance to see them both. But you never know. Because one of them's going to be the division winner. One of them's going to be the wild card. So we could really face whoever gets the wild card in the second round if we get the 1 seed. And then face the other guy in the NFC, the other team in the NFC Championship. It could happen. I would like it to happen. I'm not going to lie. But, yep, there's Randy Daytona. How's it going, buddy? But, so as of right now, we both our starting defensive tackles are out. Our linebacker 3, he's out. And Chavarius Ward, questionable with the groin. I would rather them hold him out and have Lenore travel with Marquise Hollywood Brown than, possibly aggravate the injury and make it last longer. We should win this game, but the Arizona Cardinals, the Red Chickens, as I call them, are definitely pesky. And they will be pesky. That's just what they do. At this point, I really do want to hit. Yes, hold on. I got to highlight this one. I really do. A lot of their fan base is saying, "Oh, we're a better team than you guys. Your defense is ranked 24th in the league. You barely win football games. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, all our losses, there was one loss that, the Cincinnati Bengals, they beat us. Joe Burrow, shout out to him, out for the season. But they beat us. The other two games, we played like absolute shit and still had a chance to win them. So the Eagles have been blown out 2 games in a row, and now they're going to Seattle wounded. Hopefully, them sea chickens can do us a favor. But at this point, I only wanted to go on for like maybe 10, 12 minutes. I'm going to get on with my Saturday night. And the Eagles right back to the sky. Well, they flew into a red and gold wall. And then they, couldn't find their way out of Dallas Cowboys Stadium flying around. They just, hit the lights, bounced off them, and fell, So, but yes, I definitely want to double tap the Eagles and the Cowboys. I would love to face them in the playoffs, send them home. It's just the right thing to do. But I'm out of here, folks. I'm gonna go start my Saturday night. Find me, I'm single. I'm looking. I'm gonna go looking. So everybody have a good night. And as Corey Davis would always say, go Niners and F all other 31 teams. Yes, folks, in my outro, there is a picture of Ronnie Lott causing emotional damage on Chris Collinsworth.